Tea-related activities are common in Taiwan. Tea is drunk when people get together or as a means of breaking the ice, or even in competition between people brewing tea in their own special way. In many tea villages, there are often informal competitions of tea making and tea appreciation. The vitality of Taiwan's tea industry is closely connected with the research and guidance provided by the Taiwan Tea Experiment Station. Through the work of Taiwan's tea farmers, many different kinds of tea have been developed, bringing out the full potential of tea and fulfilling the promise of an industry started by the ancestors. The history of tea in Taiwan reaches back around 200 years. Since the introduction of tea from Fujian province in mainland China, when the first seedlings took root in Taiwanese soil, tea has established an unbreakable bond with the island's people. In the early days, tea was one of Taiwan's main exports. With the opening of Danshui as a shipping port, tea brought great wealth to Taipei. Taipei's old Dadaocheng area remains as a reminder of the past prosperity of the tea industry. After Taiwan returned to the ROC in 1945, the export of Taiwan tea made a significant contribution to the island's economic recovery. Taiwan tea was known throughout the world and brought in much needed foreign currency. Even now, Taiwan's tea industry has not been totally forgotten. In the spirit of the ancestors, the Taiwanese have continued to innovate so that this most traditional of industries has adapted to the modern world. In the last 20 years, the cuisine of the West has been dominant around the world. The romantic appeal of coffee and herbal teas has captured many hearts, so sales of oolong tea, once the pride of Taiwan's tea industry, have suffered. But this does not mean that Taiwan's tea industry is in decline. Rather, with the support of tea lovers across the island, the position of tea culture in Taiwan has risen considerably, so that not only has tea been able to stand the test of time, it continues to attract people with its incomparable fragrance. Please be seated. Please have a cup of tea. In Taiwan, when you hear the words, "Please have a cup of tea," you know you are being given the warmest of welcomes. Whether weak or strong, whether you drink much or drink little, the spirit of Taiwan is contained within that little pot of tea.